Joining me tonight is independent senator from Vermont, Bernie Sanders. Senator, good to have you with us tonight. Have the Democrats done a good job in defining Mitt Romney early in this campaign? What do you think?
I think they've done a reasonable job, but we can do, and Democrats can do, a lot better. Look, at the end of the day, after everything is said and done, what Romney's economics is about is trickle-down economic theory. That's what George W. Bush practiced for 8 years. We lost during that period 600,000 jobs. Median income went down. The rich got richer. Poverty increased. So I think what the Democrats have got to be very clear about, and what the president has got to be very clear about, is to say we cannot afford to give more tax breaks to the richest people in this country when we already have the most unequal distribution of wealth and income of any major country on earth, Ed, and it's far greater in this country than at any time since the 1920s. We can't do more deregulation of Wall Street when deregulating Wall Street caused the horrendous recession which has led to so much suffering in America. And in my view, you can't do more unfettered free trade when we've lost 60,000 factories in the last 10 years. And by the way, that is Mitt Romney's economic program. End of discussion.
There's no doubt about it. There's no doubt about it. What do you see his biggest weakness right now? The Romney campaign, as they seem to be counterpunching quite a bit on the defensive, what is their biggest weakness as you see it?
I think their biggest weakness is when you pare away all of the rhetoric, they've got nothing to say about how they're going to create decent-paying jobs in America. Their biggest weakness is they support the Paul Ryan Republican budget, which will devastate Medicare, Medicaid, education. His biggest weakness is he does not want to invest in infrastructure or transform our energy system. Bottom line, ultimately, this guy is as clear as I can see, a candidate of the rich and large corporations. And I think if the Democrats go after him effectively, he's got no legs to stand on.
It is just the extension of the Bush years, as I see it, Senator. You know, there's an Associated Press report out that shows that top CEO pay in this country is equal to $3,489 years of pay for a typical worker in this country. How in the world can Republicans go around denying the existence of income inequality in this country? Just those numbers alone tell the story. What are your thoughts on that?
Ed, I think as a nation, we have really got to focus on this issue. Let me give you one fact, just one fact. The latest statistics that we have from 2010 showed that 93% of all new income created during that year went to the top 1%. So the whole economy, all of the economic growth is going to make the richest people richer, while ordinary people are working longer hours for lower wages. And that is the kind of economic mentality that Mitt Romney has. And Obama was quite right in saying that we have to make sure that when economic growth occurs, the middle class benefits, working people benefit, and not just the wealthiest people in America.
Senator, I don't want to take you off topic or blindside you here, but you are one of the revered voices of liberals in this country. And there's been a lot of discussion starting to heat up about what's going on in Wisconsin with the recall, with relationship to Citizens United. You've seen the governor defending himself with outside money. He's outspent his opponent 25-1. I want your thoughts, and I think our audience wants your thoughts on what's unfolding in Wisconsin. What does it mean? We've heard a lot of Republicans who are coming in and defending Scott Walker, saying that this has got big ramifications beyond the vote on June 5th. I'd be curious to know, what are your thoughts on what's unfolding in Wisconsin, and what does it mean?
Well, two thoughts. I certainly hope that Tom Barrett wins. I hope we can show the entire country that right-wing extremism, as practiced by Governor Walker, is not going to work. But the other thing, Ed, as you've just indicated that we are seeing, is that with Citizens United now, billionaires and corporations can pump as much money as they want into the political process. We're seeing it in Wisconsin. We're seeing it in the presidential election. We're seeing it all over this country. I just saw an article the other day where the Bankers Association is saying, hey, in so many words, we are prepared. You want to oppose us? You want to protect consumers? We're prepared to spend $500,000, $1 million on your opponent. So what you're seeing right now is big money exercising their power in a way that we have never seen in many, many, many decades.
Senator Bernie Sanders, always great to have you with us. Have a great Memorial weekend. Appreciate what you do. Thanks so much.